I'm here showing you a new listing, 1200 West Street, Mansfield. I want to show you what kind of yard this is. It's a beautiful yard. This time of year probably doesn't do it justice. All the leaves are down, but you know, they say it's beautiful here in the winter when the snow's in the trees. Hey everyone, so this is a driveway. This is your driveway, and this is how private this area is. This is how you get to your log cabin house. So when I say it's 2.5 acres, I mean, well, it feels like 5. You're seeing why. Now here, they've had in the past a nice garden. So this is a super area for a garden right there. See that? And through the trees now you can see the house. And of course, in the summer you can't really even see the house probably. So this is your driveway. And this is your land. And this is the house. So this is the covered patio at the front entrance of the house that leads to the living room. And this is the den entrance that leads to the kitchen. And this is the den. Pretty neat, huh? This is a really nice log cabin home with a lot of nice woodworking inside. It is a log cabin, so it's going to have wood in every room. And if that doesn't interest you, hold on, okay? Because we have a lot of ideas that can inexpensively, drastically change this house. And in some people's opinion, update the house quite a bit. But you could never replace this house for the cost of this house. All that brick, massive amount of brick, and all that wood is far more expensive than sheetrock. Sheetrock's just a very cheap way of covering a wall, and it doesn't give you the texture that you're going to get if you paint these walls. Now look here. This is just showing an example of a painted fireplace, and you can see how you're limitless onto the types of looks you could achieve just by your style of decorating and how you choose to paint. There's many different ways of painting, many different finishes to give different looks to that brick. This fireplace here is very similar to the fireplace in this house, both size and scope. Now, if you did want to replace the wood, you could just sheetrock right over it, and it'd be so easy because you don't need to line up the sheetrock with studs and cut for every stud. You just would throw the sheetrock up, and you can nail it anywhere, and just put them right next to each other, and then just patch them. But I wouldn't do that. Just a little paint, as you can see here, can make a huge difference. This is just examples. This is very similar. This part of their room where their table is very similar to that picture. If you painted it, it would be very similar. And this is showing you their existing kitchen, and with just painting cabinets and painting that brick, you get a drastic difference. Now, sure, if you're looking for a house that looks like your neighbor's house that has sheetrock in every room and you want to be safe, sure, okay, maybe this isn't for you. But if you have any creativity, there's almost no limit to the upside that you could give this house with a little paint. Look at this before and after example, very similar to this house, both the stove and the oven, and that was just done using chalk paint. And when you're done, you're going to have an outstanding interior, a terrific backyard, and you get a beautiful neighborhood in the backyard. So you have the best of both worlds, really. Here's another example of just how exquisite white is against wood. Now here's the master bedroom. I think it looks great just the way it is. But if you don't like the wood, well, then you could just paint it like this. Isn't that exquisite? Here's another room with wood walls. Now this isn't a bedroom, but I put it in here because it has wood walls and the ceiling is similar, but it's painted. You wouldn't have to paint it necessarily. And of course, none of this has to be done right away or at all. So there's no hurry. So this is the bedroom on the second floor. It's a nice sized bedroom. I think it's 13 by 17. And these are just some examples of what you could do if you decide to paint. There's no hurry. There's no reason to rush into this, but if you want to down the road, just gives you an idea how it could end up looking. So here's the layout of the second floor, which consists of a loft, a balcony, and a bedroom. The bedroom that I just showed you. But you'll notice there's a small closet next to the larger closet, and that is a door that goes into the attic. And the attic area there has already been plumbed for a third bathroom. And I would say the area in there is approximately 10 by 10 or 10 by 9. It depends on the angle of how much slope you want on the roof. In other words, if you want to go down to a shorter wall, you could probably it might even be 12 by 10 or something like that. But it's a good size for a nice bathroom. And so this picture is just an example of what it could kind of look like in there, I think, given the high ceiling and the sloping ceiling there. This is the front yard. Now it has irrigation, underground irrigation for the lawns in the front and the back. And that truck and plow might be available for you to roll into the price of the house. And that way you can plow. Now, as you walk down here, you notice I sped up the film a little bit in the interest of time. But this is all your yard here, right up to the chain link fence. And you can see that chain link fence goes way down. You can't really even see how far it goes. It goes way down. And then here, where I'm standing right now, and you can see how the land abuts the street behind us, which I'm going to show you that street entirely later. It's a beautiful street with houses ranging from $700,000 to $1 million. So now I'm going to show you some of the some pictures from the backyard on the other side of that fence. You can see it's a beautiful backyard. That sun awning retracts. That's a koi pond. So moving along here, you can see that the log cabin's in excellent condition. I mean, it's really fantastic condition, both inside and out. And that truck is in great condition too, by the way. So now we're driving in the backyard, not in the backyard, the street behind the house. And you can see it's a beautiful street with sidewalks. It's a dead-end street. Again, I'm speeding things up a little bit here, interest of time. But it's a dead-end street that actually has a circle at the end. And this house right in front of you has a beautiful pool in the back, as several others do too, that house there. So as we go down the circle, that right after this upcoming house is your property. The log cabin's backyard is right here. It abuts the street. You can see the fence through those trees. It's about 10 feet away because all the properties are set back. But yeah, that's your property right there. There's a house behind us. So you could easily put a gate in that fence. And your children, if you have children, could play in this yard. This house here is appraised at $980,000. So you can see it's a great street for kids because it's a dead-end street with sidewalks. They can play, ride with their bikes. I'm assuming a lot of the people in this street have families. Usually houses like this have families. Now it's possible you might even be able to put your driveway in the back here, but I don't have any, I haven't talked to the town about that yet. But there might be a way to put in a curb break to bring your driveway into this neighborhood, since it looks like your property abuts the street.